Does every ride need a destination? I'm not so sure it does. Welcome back to Road to Reality, my friend. I'm John. That's my trusty steed for the day, the 2024 Harley-Davidson Road Glide. We're gonna go ride that down a road that Google Street View doesn't have footage of, but we're going to. So let's get on a bike and ride. Hey, look, we're at 5,000 miles. Think I ought to do a 5,000 mile review of the 2024 Road Glide? Drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think. And here we are, Haviland Mill Road. According to Google Street View, it ends about halfway up here. I forget exactly where now. It was like an hour ago. But it would have been a crime, an absolute tragedy for me to not ride today. It is sunny, as you can tell. It is 75 degrees. It is the quintessential riding day. So yours truly decided to get up and noodle an idea. And yeah, here we are. Now, I did record some footage for the last video, the setup in 2026 thing. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to title it or what the thumbnail looks like, but I recorded the footage. And I needed some riding footage, which meant I was going out for a ride. And I wanted to drink more coffee. Coffee. This is a nice little road. I smell honeysuckle, I do believe. Oh, look, a corner. But I didn't have a destination, so this ride technically didn't have a destination. I sort of came up with one with this road. You know, I'm on this road. This is the destination. And there's the old adage that it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, something, yada, yada, whatever. I'm paraphrasing. But my point is, if you want to go for a ride, here's what I do. In my case, I start with the video idea. What do I want to talk about? I got that. We're just going to talk about this today. It's a know-nothing, silly vlog. Oh, is this a bridge I can take pictures on? It's not very pretty. No, I guess not. We're not going to stop here. Kind of smells anyway. I got to look at my map. Yep, we go to the right. So, I get the topic, right? But then I go into Google Maps, and I'm like, all right, here's my house. What's around my house that I can get to and the amount of time that I have for riding? And at this point, I'm a little upset because it's 2:15 and normally I like to lay down for a nap at about 2:30. I read a little bit, I get a little bit of reading done. I are smart, SMRT, I can read. I know how to R-E-E-D, read. I'm currently reading Stephen King's, or Richard Bachman rather, The Long Walk, which they made a movie into last year, but I don't have a streaming service that's playing it, so I'm not going to watch it. That's a cool looking old house over there. That or it's just run down and it was built last year, I don't know. But anyway, I go on Google Maps and I look around and I go, do I want to see water today? Or do I want to ride some twisties? And today it was more of a, I'd like a relaxed twisty cruise. So I did that. I think this is, I think this right here is, oh, fudge. You know what? We're going to stop and take some pictures. I got to do a U-turn. Can I do it? I can do it here. I'm good enough. Whoa, I did put my foot down. All right, so I changed the oil on the bike, but thanks to Jarvis Biker for helping with that one. But I totally did not, I didn't adjust the clutch. I should do that. Because this is like the second time I almost stalled it. I stalled it earlier. Let's go on a side quest real quick. I was riding along and there was a landscaping truck in front of me, and at a light, he waved me along. He rolled his window down, stuck his arm out, and waved me by. I thought that was really cool. Look at that. Oh, what a neat one. But of course, as soon as he waved me along, I went ahead and stalled that bike. Now then, I gotta turn around and go that way, except there's no great turnaround over there. Maybe I'll just duck walk it across the bridge. What do you think? Good idea? Bad idea? if I was a better rider, I could probably do that from a stop. There's also gravel on the edge of this. And I don't want to deal with that. So, as I was saying before, I do believe that this is where the road ended according to Google Street View. Google Maps showed it continuing, but there was no Street View footage of this road up here. And like, why not? Who decided to stop the processing at that spot? Maybe it was this spot. Yeah, I think it was this spot right here. But who decided that they were going to stop processing the road right there? I mean, you know, somebody drove down this road in a Google Street View car and gathered all the footage, right? I mean, they almost have to, unless they just stopped and like turned around, did a 8-point turn and went back the other way. That would be silly, like drink coffee while you ride. Whee, bumpy, bumpy bus ride. Maybe they didn't want to drive down this road with all the bumps. So sometimes you have to like force yourself to go for a ride, and sometimes that ride works out pretty well, doesn't it? I got some cool pictures of the bike, and I got to ride down this road I haven't been down in, well, I think I've been down this road a couple of times, but it's been a while. I think I had the street glide last time, and yeah, that's where we're at. This is a nice little area though. Tree lined and everything. Let me see, what's the current temperature over here? 73. It does not get any better than 73 to 75 degrees. And for what it's worth, because I have a discount code for Beyond Riders down below, I will mention it again. I'm wearing the new khaki Eclipse summer mesh shirt jacket thing, and I've got my jean style riding pants on as well from them. And they are super comfortable. Love it this time of year. You can't miss out on a ride. Like, where else do I have to go? I had nowhere else to be today. I'm home. I was working on some computer stuff, but I really, really, really would have felt bad had I not gotten out for a ride on such a gorgeous day. Oh, look at this. Watch this. We're going to lean the bike. Your old buddy John, he's leaning the bike more and more these days. It's only a matter of time before I start scraping hard parts. It's going to be a long time probably. I'm comfortable, but I don't know about that. I like getting home in one piece, and I don't trust myself. One time I was riding my KZ 650 SR, and I actually leaned it over hard enough in a corner that I had to push the opposite handlebar to stand it back up. But we are coming to the end of Haviland Mill Road, so I'm going to make a right. I'm headed north, so I'll be headed east. I'll be eastbound and down, loaded up and gliding. Something, something, I forget the rest. And just like that, I and my road glide are at my destination, which is home. We made it here safe and sound. So, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave me a comment below with whether or not you need a destination, or do you put a loop in your mind and say, I'm gonna ride this loop today? How do you handle rides when you don't have anywhere to go? Until next time, don't forget your 2 mantras and go check out this video next. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's going to try and find where Street View dropped the ball and fill it in. I don't know. Bye.